This year for the 2020 cycle, we've been talking to all of the networks and major media partners and have come to the conclusion that we would have 12 debates, 6 in 2019, 6 in 2020. And we really want them focused on the issues. We want to make sure that we're not talking about things like hand size, that we're actually talking about things like, the economy and healthcare and the issues that voters care about. And so working with the networks, we were able to negotiate 2 back-to-back nights in both June and July, weeknights where the candidates can make their case to the American people. And we think that it's extremely important to do this. We know that there is a large field and we see the candidates getting in, it feels like almost every week. And so we want to be as inclusive as possible for the first 2 debates. To qualify for debate, you have to meet at least a 1% threshold in 3 polls or more. And we also have a grassroots fundraising criteria where you have to raise small dollar donations from 65,000 donors, unique donors in 20 states. So we're really excited about this, especially the grassroots fundraising threshold. It's something that's extremely new. Normally with Republican and Democratic debates, they only focus on things like polling, and so this is something that's new for either party. So the networks will assume control of all questioning. The DNC has nothing to do with that. And that will be up to the moderators and the networks to determine the line of questioning for each of the candidates. The DNC puts a process in place to make sure that the process itself is fair, that we are, if for example, the first 2 debates are as inclusive as possible, that we are working together on the threshold. We also discuss location with them, potential dates. There are a lot of different parts of the planning process that we work with the networks with. But when it comes to the editorial content and the questions itself, the DNC has no part in that. Our goal has been to make sure that the process is fair and transparent, and that we are as inclusive as possible. We also want to make sure that we have the broadest reach and the largest reach possible. You'll see for the first debate, the DNC is partnering with MSNBC, NBC, and Telemundo. That is the first time in recent history that either party has had a debate televised over 2 nights over 3 networks. So that is huge for the Democratic Party, and that is something that we were able to negotiate. We also wanted to focus on the issues, and so I think that if we can have a transparent process, the broadest reach possible, and focus on the issues, we are providing candidates with the best platform to make their case. A successful debate is one where the viewers walk away and the voter walks away knowing where a candidate stands on X issue or and what they stand for. I think that is something that would be very beneficial to the voter. We want to make sure that we have substantive discussions and that the voter walks away with a clear idea. And that way, when they go to the voting booth, they have an understanding of who they are voting for.